All right, let's get into it. Today, we're going to equip our inventories, level up our dev skills, and go on a quest to find the perfect tool to build that dream RPG you've been thinking about.
I mean, come on, who hasn't dreamed of making their own RPG? I bet for a lot of you watching, the answer is a big heck yes. You've probably got the whole thing mapped out in your head. The epic story, the unforgettable characters, this massive world. But then comes the big question. How do you actually make it? What tool do you even use to bring it all to life?
So a ton of us start our journey in that same old starting village, right? RPG Maker. And look, it's a great place. It's fantastic for learning the ropes, but what if I told you that just beyond the town walls, there's this huge sprawling world full of other tools, powerful ones, super flexible ones, and a lot of them are, wait for it, completely free. So yeah, let's explore that world together.
Okay, first up on our character select screen is the no-code adventurer. Think of this as the creator class for all you storytellers, artists, and world builders out there. You're the ones who just want to get in and start creating, you know? You want to focus on the game itself, not on writing a single line of code.
So, what's in your inventory if you pick this class? Well, you've got some great options like GDevelop, RPG Playground, 001 Game Creator, and RPG Developer Bacon. The whole idea behind these is to make game dev accessible. They give you a ton of power, but it's all through these really intuitive visual interfaces. For now, though, we're going to zoom in on two of the most popular and free options.
And here's your first big choice. On one side, you've got GDevelop. This thing is a beast, a really powerful all-purpose engine. And the best part, you can publish your game to pretty much any platform you can think of, for free. But then on the other side, you've got RPG Playground, which is all about pure simplicity. I mean, you can literally build and test your game right in your web browser. It's awesome for getting ideas down fast or just messing around and having fun.
All right, let's switch it up. Our next creator class is for the retro purist. This path is for those of you who aren't just trying to make something that looks retro. No, you want the real deal. You want to embrace the same limitations, that same magic of the classic hardware.
And for this build, you've got two essential tools in your kit, GB Studio and OHRPGC. Seriously, think of these as time machines. Each one perfectly captures the vibe of a totally different golden age of gaming.
Okay, you have to understand how cool GB Studio is. You're not just making a game that looks like it's from a Game Boy, you are making a real Game Boy game. It spits out actual ROM files that you can play on the original hardware. How wild is that? It's an incredible way to capture that pure, authentic, nostalgic feeling.
And then you've got OHRPGC. Now, I'm not going to lie, it's a little bit quirky. The interface is definitely a blast from the past, but honestly, that's part of the charm. This is for anyone who just loves that specific look and feel of 90s PC games. You know, back from the good old DOS era. It is a true hidden gem for sure.
Okay, our final creator class today is the genre specialist. This is you if you know exactly what kind of game you want to build. You've got this laser-focused vision, and you need a tool that's been perfectly crafted for that one single job.
And the inventory for this class is super specialized. We're talking about tools like Solaris for those Zelda-style adventures, SRPG Studio for tactical games, and RPG Papermaker for that really unique papercraft look. So let's take a quick look at what these are all about.
So if you're a huge fan of classic, Hyrule-style adventures, you have to check out Solaris. It's an absolute must-try. It's totally free. The scripting language is actually pretty easy to pick up, and the whole engine is built from the ground up just for making top-down action RPGs. And get this, you can even publish your game on the Nintendo Switch. That's amazing.
Now, if you're more into tactical games, think Fire Emblem or Final Fantasy Tactics, SRPG Studio is, well, it's a dream come true. All the stuff you need is already there, built right in. Grid movement, class systems, ranged attacks, the whole shebang. Using a tool like this can literally save you hundreds of hours of work. It's a huge head start.
What if you want your game to just look different from everything else out there? Well, you should definitely check out RPG Papermaker. It lets you create this really cool, kind of refreshing 2.5D style, where you've got 2D sprites running around in a full 3D world. It's such a great way to build a visual style that people are actually going to remember.
Okay, so we've gone over the different creator classes and checked out their specialized gear. Now, let's bring it all together. Think of what's coming up next as your ultimate strategy guide. This is the thing that's going to help you finally choose your quest.
All right, let's break this down. First thing you'll notice, Look at all that free. Almost all of these amazing tools cost nothing. So, if you're a total beginner and you want your game on as many platforms as possible, GDevelop is your champ. If you just want to jump in and have fun making something in your browser right now, RPG Playground is the way to go. Craving that authentic retro feel, GB Studio is super easy to use and you just can't beat it. For that specific quirky DOS vibe, OHRPG CE is your guy. And if you're specializing, Solaris gives you insane power for Zelda-likes for free. The only one on this list that isn't totally free is SRPG Studio, but it's great for tactical RPGs, and it does have a free trial so you can test it out.
And there you have it. The map is in your hands. You've seen all the different paths you can take, and your inventory is full of knowledge about all these incredible tools. The path forward, your path, should be a whole lot clearer now.
So, really, there's only one question left, and it's the most important one. You're standing at the crossroads, you're equipped, you're ready to go, that grand adventure is just waiting for someone to create it. So, which quest will you begin?